This is Let's Talk About Soaps. It's May 15, 2012. We're across the street from Avery Fisher Hall, where ABC is soliciting advertisers for its network. But I'm not across the street. I'm across the street from Avery Fisher Hall with Tina Gray. And Tina Gray is here with a host of other supporters of the soaps to bring back All My Children and One Life to Live, your beloved One Life to Live. Tina Gray, let's hear from you. Go ahead.
We're all here today to let ABC/Disney know that it's been a year and we're still here and we're not going anywhere. You know what? You have the right to not air our soaps, but let them go. I am a swan. I stand with Agnes Nixon. Give her children back to her. Release All My Children, release One Life to Live, and let them find a new home. And if you're so inclined, release General Hospital also. Give them a home.
Now, Tina, you know the whole political history behind ABC and the soaps. Now, they signed the rights over to Prospect Park. They pulled the rug from underneath Prospect Park's feet, took the studios away, everything, so that Prospect Park could not produce them, right?
That they were
okay.
to deal with.
Okay, so talk about that, and then we'll move on to the next part. Go ahead.
My personal opinion is that ABC/Disney has decided that scripted programming is way too expensive, so they want dumb-minded reality crap. So what they did was I guess they just didn't realize the love that we have for All My Children and One Life to Live. And when we started revolting after they canceled All My Children and One Life to Live, they said, okay, well, we can put it online, and they allegedly made a deal with Jeff Quantinance and Frank someone or other, who used to be an employee of Disney. So as soon as you hear that, you know it's a bunch of crap. Jeff Quantinance from Prospect Park claimed that he couldn't get the funding so that he could air All My Children and One Life to Live. Personally, I believe that Disney said, give them something, shut them up, and they'll go away. You know, calm them down, they'll lose momentum, and that'll be the end of it. Personally, that's what I believe that they did.
Okay, so that what you suspect is that they never really gave Prospect Park enough so that they could actually produce All My Children and One Life to Live.
I don't think they ever had any intentions of allowing it to go online. I don't think Disney gives a damn about our soaps.
But earlier, I was talking with Zach, another fan, and he was saying how the soaps were profitable. All My Children was profitable. One Life to Live was profitable. So it doesn't make sense to what is ABC's business brain like? Like what are they thinking? Where you get rid of something profitable to replace it with a Chew and a Revolution, both flops. You know something, it's not that it was that profitable at this point because they continually cut. They continually took things away so that they both couldn't be the quality shows that they were supposed to be. Tina, we're going to get back to the history and everything, but you are a fan. One Life to Live, it was like your family. And when they removed it from ABC, it had to hurt. What has been your personal rebellion against ABC? What have you done to make them know that, you can't get away with this?
You know what? On June 25th, 1999, NBC canceled Another World. And I was so angry and so hurt that I stopped watching NBC. I think I watched it when my Mets were in the playoffs, but it's been, 13 years? I have not watched NBC. There was nothing I could do for Another World, but now I have all of these people that are willing to fight. I have a voice, and now I can fight.
Now, do you watch ABC at all?
I do, because there's Castle, Nathan Fillion, who came from One Life to Live. He was Joey Buchanan. And you know what? I made a decision that as my shows go off ABC, I'm just not going to replace them with anything that they're showing. I don't want actors to suffer.
Now, that was another thing. Like, talk a little bit about how Disney ABC moved the studios from New York City to California. How did that affect the actors?
Well, we lost a lot of the actors on All My Children, and David Canary, I think he probably had an inkling of what was going on and said, you know what, no thanks. A lot of them didn't want to go. A lot of them were given false hope by Disney. And it still baffles me that they would spend the money to move sets, to move people, and then just dump them.
Now, you're holding in your hand, so this now brings us to, you have the picture of Agnes Nixon, and she is the creator of All My Children and One Life to Live. Is that so? Now, the rumor, what's been said, is that if ABC and Disney doesn't do anything with it, that once they get it back from Prospect Park, that it reverts back to Agnes Nixon. How true is that?
I don't know. It may be true for All My Children. I don't think it's true for One Life to Live. But the only thing we can do now is wait and see what's going to happen once that time period is over. Because allegedly the story is if Prospect Park doesn't do anything with the properties, it reverts back either in July or September. So we just have to wait and see. I just hope that they'll give the properties, both properties, back to Agnes Nixon, and she can find them a new home.
Any word from Agnes Nixon on this whole?
No. There's a site on Facebook. It's the Swan site. I stand with Agnes Nixon. I understand that she does know about the site because I think she asked Cole if he's a swan, and he said, yes, I am. So she is aware of the site. She does know that we post messages to her. So I hope she knows that we're waiting for her when she gets the properties back to let us know what's going to happen.
So do you have any idea when that would happen, if it happens?
I'm not sure if it's July or September, and something I really can't say because I don't know what the alleged contract was between Disney and Prospect Park. But supposedly there's a time limit to when they have the properties to do something with them.
Okay, now Tina, you spoke about Agnes Nixon and the hope that she takes it back. What message can you send to ABC about Agnes Nixon?
You know what? You are holding the children of an 84-year-old woman hostage. I said it before. You have every right to not air All My Children and One Life to Live. Give them up. Give them back to Agnes Nixon and let her find them a home. Please, stop hurting all of us. Stop hurting her.
Thank you very much, Tina.